Home care owners, do you feel like your team is working really hard, calling all your leads from Facebook and Google, but nothing sticks, nothing becomes money, nothing becomes customers, and you get paid when they become customers, when they get home care, when the aid starts, when they start receiving an aid, so you get paid from the insurance, from Medicaid? Okay, I learned this from a community that I am part of, from Alice Ormozy. I paid $24K to be in this community, and I learned something that probably can help you guys make your business big. So it's all about a law, that it's all about a principle. That's the name of the principle is Pareto principle. So the Pareto principle says that 20% of your customers bring in 80% of your revenue. Imagine that. 20% of your customers are the ones bringing all the money. What if you just go and focus on that 20%? Imagine that. This is the advice that they give you. Always focus on your 20%. But the issue is, because most of the time we're just targeting everyone. We want to target all the seniors. And sometimes it works. But right now, because there's so much restrictions, the federal government is changing a lot. There's a lot of cuts in Medicaid. Everyone is cutting, and they are trying to negate services to seniors. They only want to give services to seniors that they really need help at home. So you have to start focusing on seniors that not only have Medicaid, but they also need the services. So based on the research we have done throughout this year, because this is a free program, most seniors, when we try to convince them to get the services, they say yes, because they don't have to pay anything because it's free. But we're not making money, because we only get paid when a customer gets services, because that's when we start getting paid by these insurance companies or Medicaid. So that's the problem. There's a lot of people saying yes, but there's not a lot of seniors sticking to the process, because this is free. There's a big process and there's a lot of paperwork and things like that. So people that don't have issues won't stick to the program, won't stick to all the process that you have to do in order to get approved. So it's very important to focus on the ones. And with free home care, it's all about daily activities. That's what we realized. We realized that the seniors that started care were the ones that really needed services. They had a problem. Let's say they were going into dialysis or chemotherapy. So their bodies, when they got home from these therapies, it was crazy. Their bodies felt really bad, and they couldn't cook, they couldn't clean, they couldn't go to the bathroom. They felt really bad. They felt that most of the time they're gonna faint. So you see, there was a problem, because it's all about problems. It's all about pain. That's what pays your bills. Pain. The most important thing about everything is knowing what your ideal customer is suffering from. And based on our research, it's all about what they can't do. So if they have arthritis and they have joint pain because of arthritis, that's the money. That's how you're gonna get paid, because these customers are gonna go through and they're gonna all do all the process because they really need it. So it's all about daily activities that they can do, because that's what most of the nurse evaluations from these states are gonna do. They want to see if the senior needs it, that they can cook, if they can go to the bathroom, if they can clean themselves, if they can go to the doctor, if they can take their medicine, things like that. And how did we realize? Because we're also using AI. You can actually use a simple browser like Comet, which is completely free, and you can actually search all your clients that are converting and just ask. I did it here. Kind of problems does this patient have? And it's gonna tell you. So this is what we did with this simple browser for free. And it's telling me mobility issues, diabetes, arterial circulation, mental health problems, things like this. So the next time you go and you do a Facebook ads campaign or Google ads campaign, you want to speak to this type of customers. So this is gonna save you so much time, gonna save you so much energy, and your team is gonna focus on what's important. This is something that I'm starting to do, and I went into all the customers that actually started services, and I went one by one with a CRM. And this browser comment, which is great. And the best thing about this, and it's reading everything here from my CRM, and it's doing a summary of what this person, and you can just see comment because it's all about patterns. And from there, I realized 20% of people that say yes, they had these issues, and I'm just gonna focus on this. My Facebook ads are gonna be about that. Google ads is gonna be about that. When I call, I want to filter, because you want to filter. You want to have a good funnel that filters people that say yes but they don't convert, so you make more money. I also have a community in school, which I also can share how to download Calm and how to use it, and how we're using to change the game, because this is a game, and the game of business, you win it by focusing on your 20%, because 80% of what you're doing is not giving you money. It's only the 20%.